Welcome back guys, we're back again. This time we're going to be going over our top 5 Minecraft plugins. This is going to be for Java version. We'll be going from number 5 to number 1 and I'll be listing all the features that come with the plugins as we go. So number 5 on our list is Clearlag. There's quite a few reasons for this. Obviously at first it's going to clear lag, e.g. dropped items and stuff like that that's on your server. So every sort of specified time that you've put down it will clear any dropped items and stuff like that, or entities if you want to, but it goes much further than that. Along with its commands where you can sort of unload chunks, kill mobs in certain areas, and and all that sort of stuff that you might want if you actually want to clear. You can check out your TPS, memory, performance and all that stuff too. So with that, let's jump in game and actually see what it's like. When in game, you're going to get a little message like this saying ground items will be cleared in 20 seconds. So for any of them people mining, especially if you have a lot of people on your server mining all at the same time, they might have a lot of stone behind them. This will clear all of them items automatically and it will have a little countdown. As you can see now, it's gone from 60 seconds to 20 seconds. In 20 seconds it's going to remove all of that, which actually helps your server out a lot. And there we go, all removed. So next, let's head over to the YML to check out its other features. So let's head over to the config YML for the Clearlag here, and you're going to see you have a lot of options. Some of the best things on here, the fact that you can stop lag machines, you can sort of enable, disable, change the transfer limit of hoppers so people can't build hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hoppers to try and hurt your server in a way or hurt the FPS. Another great feature they have on here is it can limit how fast people can go. So you can actually set a limit, which is usually around the elytra limit, so people can't physically run faster than that. If they do try to, the server will correct them, or the plugin will correct them, and it will put them back to a normal speed. So no more God mode or anything like that. As soon as they go to fly, they'll be corrected. And I've tried it myself. It's so annoying, you end up just running at normal speed anyway, so that's great. You can set how long they take to despawn, and you can do this with loads of individual items here, and you can change their individual spawn off limit so they won't stay there hovering as long. You can change what entities should not be removed with a Clearlag, limit spawners, and loads of other things. Obviously, take a look for yourself. All the links will be in the description, and it's super easy to install. You just install it and it will start straight away. After that, you can come and configure the individual options. On to number 4 now, and this is going to be Murder Mystery. Now, these resources by Tiger Gatsy, I hope I've said that right, they're great. He's got the Village Defense, the Bridge, and the Murder Mystery. Now, these 3 mini games are all great. I've only chose Murder Mystery because it's so versatile. You can use it for many different things. I won't be showing gameplay because I've got quite an awesome video where I changed it into an Among Us map and I used the Murder Mystery. So I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to go watch that, you can see all the... So like I said, they got the Village Defense, the Build Battle, and the Bridge as well, and they're great plugins. Not only that, they work very well with multiple worlds. Super easy to configure. They all sort of follow the same GUI, and they've basically made it a very easy GUI to actually set it up. So no awkward commands. You just pull up the main GUI there, and you can select what to do. So let's go down and check that out. And of course, they all have a wiki, which is great. You can check all the permissions, all the commands. This in particular one will need placeholder API and holographics display. And they have an excellent scoreboard. Not only that, you can edit it and you can put your own website or show your own server address. You can change the names so you can actually make it match exactly what sort of murder mystery you're playing. Holographics display as well. You will need that because we have mystery cauldrons. We have another admin perk feature as well. And it just looks much better when you actually got the holographic displays on top of it. Corpse Reborn I didn't use, but again a very neat feature. If you do download that as well, it will actually leave your body after you've been found or whatever, or killed on the actual server game. Your body will be left there whilst you're in spectators so people can see. Again, works very well for an Among Us minigame. You've got awesome leaderboards, as you can see here. They do actually support bungee cord multi-arena. This is the GUI that they use to set it up, and it's as easy as that. You can set where the player locations are, how many players you have. You can set your map where the cauldrons are. All the special items as well. So if you're looking for a minigame for your server, I very much recommend this, and it's a great one for number 4. Now at number 3 we have the Villager Market. This is, and I have tested quite a few, from chest shops to other buying and selling plugins, and I found the Villager Market to be one of the best. You can program it so it will sell, you can program it so it can buy. You can set up shops that people can buy on the actual server, so your players can come and buy their own shop at a specific price that you set. You can even rent shops out. You can charge taxes for the server, and it's all highly configurable. To set your shop, as you can see in the image here, it's super easy. We won't go through the whole process, this isn't actually a tutorial, but as you can see there, you can set up what you want to sell. We'll go in game in just a sec and we'll check out how to do that. It will require Vault and an economy plugin, and we will be going over an economy plugin towards the end of the video. They do keep it up to date, and they have got a wiki as well and a Discord, which is great, so you can ask any other questions that you might have. So with that, let's actually head in game and check out what these things look like. So we're in server now, let's check out some of these shops. One of the things that you're able to use this for is a starter kit. Now my screen's going to be a little bit different because I'm an admin, so it's going to show me the setup process. However, for people actually visiting the shop, this is what they're going to see. Here is a starter kit. What I've done is I've set an amount of 1, I've priced it as 0, but they can only buy a maximum of 1. So that's how you can easily use that for a starter kit. However, if we just head down and check out one of the other shops over here, we're going to see Roger, which has got fishing boats, fishing rods. You can see they've all got an amount and a price. They've all got how many you can actually sell at one time as well programmed in. Let's just quickly go to how you actually program these. Once placed down, you just have to go to edit shop front, and you can simply pick a block. Once you pick the block, you place it in the area, and it's going to ask you how many you want to sell. Let's say we want to sell 1 at a time. Then it's going to ask you the price. We're going to sell it for 10 bucks each, and then it's going to ask you if you want unlimited or a limited amount to sell. We're going to put 0 to make it unlimited. Now, as you can see, as easy as that, we've programmed it, and people can buy 1 for $10 with an unlimited amount. Now, let's say you want to set it up to sell. Easy as clicking the left button, and it's now set to sell. So now if I wanted to sell that many, that's what price I would receive. So again, I won't go into all the specific details because it's not a tutorial. However, as you can see, again, a very robust plugin which has many features. And now to another robust plugin with many more features. On to number 2. And number 2 is going to be Multiverse Core. Now, there is quite a large amount of features that you're going to get here. Of course, the ability to be able to create new worlds in game, delete worlds, and do all of that management yourself. You're able to teleport between worlds with a simple command, and it also gives you the ability to add custom worlds very easily in game. This works very well with other plugins. It's very well mixed, so you can actually use it with all the plugins that I've stated so far. And the best thing is that you have a world management for each individual world, so you can actually set the settings differently from one world to the other. It's got a very well written wiki page, and then it's also got some other very good add-ons that work quite well, such as the multiverse portals or nether portals, where you can create portals to actually TP. So rather than putting in a command and having to give people the permissions, you can just create portals that they walk through, and it will take them straight to another world. This is great if you don't want to run a Bungie server and have multiple other servers. If you've got a good enough server, you can have just multiple worlds that people can connect to. So you can have a PvP world, a survival world, minigames world, etc. As you can see here in our YML file, we can go to worlds YML, and that we've only got one world, the nether and the end, I believe, but as you can see, we can actually change everything within that world. So whether we want animals to spawn, monsters to spawn, whether we allow weather, whether you can have PvP in that particular world. It even goes as far as whether your hunger goes down or not, whether you've got auto heal, and spawn locations. You can change this for all your worlds independently, so you can have one world acting completely differently to another world. Perhaps you might have a lobby where you don't want animals spawning and you don't want PvP, so you can set that. You can then use your TP or the multiverse portals just to take you to another world. If you're looking for a tutorial on that as well, we do have a very good tutorial on how to use multiverse. So that'll be popping up on the screen right now, and we'll leave it in the description too. And that brings us nicely to our number 1 plugin. Now, this is going to be a good plugin just because of the fact it has so many features. So like I mentioned earlier, a currency plugin, but it's more than that. And this is Essentials. It's been used for many years by many people. I use it on all of my servers. Not only does it make commands easier, but it adds an extra load of commands in, so rather than typing in the long way that you had to before, it's got a very intuitive way of typing it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and list all the features that it has, but let's go over the main ones. Obviously, at first, it's got a set currency. If we go to the YML file, we're going to see that it already has an amount written for each item already, which you can edit and change. Through here, you can go and set or edit or check any of the prices or worth of your items on your server, so you can change stuff to be really expensive, really cheap, and set up your economy that way. You've got the ability to set up kits in game, so when people start their game, they can choose a kit You can also set the amount of time that they're allowed to have it in, so you can set it every 5 minutes or every 5 days. Their configuration YML is quite long, but it's very detailed, so you can really set it to exactly how you want your server to be running, and also what actions people are allowed to do or not. So before we jump in game, I'll just again list some more features that it has. We've got warps, TPA, set home, currency, you can pay players, you can sell to the server, even little things like changing your game mode. You can do /GMC. That's game mode C. How easy is that? And they do that with most of their commands as well. They've taken out the Minecraft bit before you have to type in items, which is pretty easy. So with that, let's actually head in game and check out some of this. So now in game, let's go over some of these helpful commands that they got. Let's say I want to set a warp right here. You can just do set warp, then name it. We'll just put this as home 2. Now you can check your warps like this to see what warps we got, and then we can do warp home 2. It will take us straight there. I have nobody to TPA to, but if I did, I could TPA to somebody else, send them an invitation, and no more need for an extra plugin for TPA. Now, this is one of the reasons I've put it to number 1, because it actually stops having to use many plugins. Not only do you not need a TPA plugin, you don't need a currency plugin, you don't need a set home or home plugin, and let me just show you here, you can just set home as easily as this. Let's do a set home, and your home current location is saved, and then if we do home, it will also take us back. You can pay other players, you can check your balance, you can check the top balance, you can do kits, and it already comes with some pre-programmed kits. We've done the diamond tools, and of course you can set this, it's got lower ranked kits and stuff like that. You can check people's inventories just by doing the event C. It will literally show you exactly what they have. You can check their ender chests even, so if you want to check ender chests, and we can check my ender chest. I haven't got one, so I haven't got anything, and it will show you all their items. I could keep going on, but this video would go on forever. However, it's number 1. I very much suggest checking it out. You can also check its wiki to see all the other features. It's not just what I spoke about, they've got many more, and I highly recommend it. And what else do I recommend? That will be SeekaHost Minecraft hosting. Here you can get yourself a great package deal. They got trustable, affordable servers. You can install mod packs easily, plugins, you got loads of server tutorials, and the customer service on here is great. Not only that, you can keep up with our latest blog where we talk all about Minecraft and Minecraft related things. We also have a written tutorial to all our video tutorials on here that you can follow easily as well. Link will be in the description. So we'll see you again next time on the next tutorial. Bye bye.